appreciate everybody being here today. I know it's a busy time of year. Big week for us. We start official practice this week, so we feel good about where we're at. We had a productive summer. We had a really good preseason, 4 weeks with our team before official practice starts this week. So to me, college basketball is the players. So especially our first year, we really appreciate you guys getting our players' stories out there. So I'm proud to be joined by two of our veterans today, Al and Sharp. I call him Books, and so the floor is theirs. Anybody got a question for Al or Jamarion?
Neil McCready with Rivals.com. For both of you, what's the adjustment to Ole Miss, Oxford been like? And I guess, Al, for you specifically, how was it kind of weird a little bit at first to be at a place that was a rival not so long ago?
Yeah, it's a little bit weird coming in, just getting adjusted, making that transition, getting used to the system here, in the way coach coaches. So
Yeah, honestly, like me coming from West Kentucky, look, a mid-major coming to a high-major school, like transition's been a little rough, but I got used to it and start to get easier as I get to learn more.
What was rough about it?
I say like the pace of the game is much more faster than I'm used to, but my conditions start to get better, so I'm starting to get used to it more.
Jamarion, Jared Redding inside the Rebels on 24/7 Sports. Coach was telling me early in the offseason that he would have recruited you if you were 6'6", but you just so happened to be 7'5" and all that. I know your calling card has been defense and rebound and all that. Do you feel like your role is going to kind of change coming here?
Yeah, honestly, like I've already know it should change because Coach said he believed in me shooting threes and working on my mid ranges. Honestly, like after workouts or before workouts, that's what I get in. I get in a couple mid ranges, a couple threes just to get used to my shot.
Al, what do you think your role in this team is going to be? I know you played on that Auburn team with Jabari and Kessler and those guys where you were more of a role player, and then your role increased when they left. What's your role here?
I think just going out there being aggressive night in, night out, making plays defensively and rebounding the ball are the two main focuses. Just playing defense without fouling and rebounding the ball at a high rate, and letting the game come to me and playing my game.
David Eckert, the Clarion Ledger. I guess for both of you guys, what do you guys want to achieve in the next couple of weeks? What are your goals for this time of year?
Like for me, my goal is just to get to know my players more. My teammates more because I came in late during the summertime. But as every day goes by, I get to know them more and more and more. So that's I feel like I'm become closer to them.
For me, the goal this season, is to come here and us to win games, turn this program around. So just day in and day out, just constantly, trying to get that 1% better each day, and having teammates and others hold each other accountable and have great practices.
Al, if you don't mind, can you walk us through kind of your process of going through the portal and all that? I know you tested the NBA a little bit too, and I think you entered the portal after your dad was hired and all that. Can you just remind us and walk us through that?
My dad got hired. He accepted his job here. Came here with Coach Beard, who I've known since a kid. I remember when he came to Little Rock and changed that whole program around. So just him accepting the job here and me going through the draft process, and then having those talks with my dad, and then after I graduated, putting my name in the portal.
Cam Dyer, WCBI. Just for both of you guys, kind of what drew y'all to Ole Miss and specifically to Coach Beard?
I would say just I believe in this guy sitting right here beside me. I know what he's done in the past. I was there firsthand to witness what he did there in Little Rock, in my hometown. So just knowing all of that and knowing who he is as a person, it led me here to come play for a great coach.
And for me, like Coach Beard, like he saw actual potential in me. He saw like that I could be more of an offensive player. So like just standing in the post, I can work on my my offensive game. And honestly, I like the way he is. Like he's such a great guy, and he has such a great character.
So Jamarion, allegedly part of your recruiting process happened to go through your dog Joker and all that. How do you feel like Coach did with that?
Honestly, he did a great job. Like Coach, he treats Joker like he's part of his family. Like that's exactly like his dog. Like he asks about Joker. He asks like, "How's Joker doing? Like when you gonna start bringing Joker around?" I'm like, Coach, trust me, this guy, he's a little wild around people, especially new people. But I'll try to bring him around as much as I can.
Again, for kind of both you guys, how have y'all gelled with some of the guys who've been here at Ole Miss longer than you guys?
I would say great. I've known a lot of those guys because of AU basketball and just competing over the last couple of years against one another. So just far as me like coming here, I talked to Matt and Break a lot before even talking to Coach Beard. So just talking to those guys, gelling with those guys, and them telling me that they want me here. So.
And then for me, ever since I came on my visit, like Break and Matt has been in contact with me. They've been like, "Come on, bro, like we need you. Like you can help us change this program around." And honestly, like I believe in them, which drew me to here.
For both of you, college basketball's changed so much, right? With so much roster turnover. I know you're new here, but can you be leaders on a team in year one?
Yes, I think definitely you'll see a lot of guys step into leadership roles in different roles than they've played in the past. Just knowing that our biggest fight here right now is time. We're trying to beat the clock and change this thing around.
Yeah, as he said, like our biggest time is time because like a lot of us it's our last year, so like we're trying to get to know each other as much as possible, trying to get this championship, and hopefully like forever stay brothers.
And kind of on that same vein, for both of y'all, I think last time we talked to Chris, he was talking about building a culture, and he said soon at that point, defending it and all that. Do you feel like y'all are both kind of at that point as a team of kind of defending that culture that was kind of been brought about?
Yes, I think that every day we step out there on the court at practice, it's all about defending the culture and building the culture here. We link up every day before practice. We link up and take that run and come back. Everybody's in a straight line and we yell together. So just everybody just knowing that nobody's above one another and we're all here together. We all in the same fight.
And just like you said, like on this team, everyone holds each other accountable. Like if one person like shows a little emotion, like we tell each other like, "Come on, just like it and just forget about it." So like we make sure we all keep each other straight.
Any more questions for Jamarion or Al? Cool. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate
Thank you,
it.
guys.
See you later.